Okay. So it's been like 2 years or so since I've done this. 2 or so years. And a lot has happened. Pretty much urging me to make another one of these. And now, it's been getting worse. It really has. Nothing's been getting better. Politics is getting worse. Entertainment is getting worse. Everything's getting worse. Especially people. But I'm not going to focus on people. Like, I don't care. Anyone wants to tell me, oh, you know, Donald Trump says that video games are to blame for violent mass shootings. Yeah, whatever. They always have a scapegoat every single time a shooting happens anyway. They never blame the person himself. But who cares? I'm not going to talk about that. Instead, I'm going to focus more on entertainment. Now say the MCU. Phase 4, right? They're coming out with like great movies like Blade. I'm actually looking forward to that. Maybe the Shang-Chi movie might be good, but I'm not sure. And then we have Thor: Love and Thunder. Like, just to name a few. Now with that one, I'm just like, yup, I'm already calling it. There's more Lesbloitation to come. And I don't know what they're thinking. Because Lady Thor was not a draw. Lady Thor, along with Ironheart, and all the stupid feminist bullshit that the Marvel Comics have been doing, they were not draws. Those are one of the few reasons why people were driven away from the comics to go into the movies, because the movies didn't have that. At least not until now. And like, really, yeah, we're gonna have Jane Foster as Lady Thor. Why can't she just be Freya? Why does it have to be like, oh yeah, this is just the female version of Thor? Like, have they ever read Norse mythology at all? How come Freya doesn't get anything at all? We get nothing for Freya. Like, we have Loki and Thor and Odin. And all those other ones that nobody really remembers. And Disney, what the fuck are you doing? When it comes to Disney, their remakes, their live-action remakes of classics, they're just becoming shit. Ever since Beauty and the Beast, which was just a mediocre remake because they thought it would do just as well as Cinderella did, that failed. And people opted out of that because Emma Watson was talking some stupid feminist bullshit. Again, why won't they ever learn? Why do these entertainment industries never learn? They never learn that if you go woke, you get broke. Because you alienate the fans that are giving you the fame to begin with in favor of fans who are just clinically insane. Why cater to the SJWs? I don't get it. You're only throwing money away. The comic industry is dead. Of course, there'll be a bunch of people out there who will tell me, oh no, you're totally wrong on that. Okay, prove it to me. Prove me wrong that it's not dead. That the Catwoman Rebirth series is just, you know, Selena Kyle just randomly robbing people and not even thinking about Batman at all. After that whole fiasco of a fake-out wedding, thanks to Tom King. Yeah, tell me the comics aren't dead. The comic industry's not really that big anymore. Not ever since movies. most people would rather see comic books adapted into movies, so what makes the use for comic books at that point, right? Especially when they're exploiting all this SJW agenda. And the SJW agenda, like, what is so appealing to these industries that makes them want to push that? I don't get it. It blows my mind that they would rather alienate the fans who've given them the fame and all the money throughout the years, throughout generations, in favor of a small minority of people who just think everything is racist, sexist, homophobic, whatever has you. And they're completely fine with throwing away all that money. Why? Now let's talk about the James Bond series. We have James Bond 25, right? Apparently 007 is going to be replaced by some random black woman that nobody even knows. And I'm immediately just thinking, wow, the franchise is officially dead. Because all these people have saying, oh, you know, James Bond should be black or a woman. And then there's still people out there saying that Idris Elba should play James Bond. Are you people high or something? Like, have you ever read an Ian Fleming novel in your life? Oh, where does it have to be that James Bond has to be white? When he's infiltrating Soviet facilities, for one. I mean, what sense does it make? Oh, if James Bond's black, he can easily infiltrate a Soviet facility, disguising himself as a Soviet officer, right? Having a black guy disguised as a friggin' Soviet officer in a Soviet facility to try and blend in would be like God. I can't even think of an analogy. It's stupid. It doesn't even make sense. Really, I can't even think of something similar to that. I can't think of a simile. Because it's so dumb. And now now it's gonna be a black woman. Yeah, not just a black man, a black woman gets to be 007 now. Oh, that's real fine. Is it the final movie in the series finally? Because I doubt anyone's gonna want to watch 007, the random black woman that nobody knows. And she's gonna have probably a stupid name. Maybe they'll say, oh, the codename Bond theory, which has been debunked over a bajillion times. Oh, we can call her Jane Bond now. It's stupid. It's so stupid. When I first heard about that whole fiasco with James Bond, the first thing I thought was, well, I'm going back to John Wick. I'll just stick to that series because they haven't gone full SJW. At least I hope not in the future. Even though the Continental seems to be run by SJWs. Like that fucking adjudicator in the third movie. Who tells us, like, oh, she's neither male nor female. She like they don't genderize her and blah blah blah. The first thing I thought when I first saw that bitch was, that's some random bitch with short hair who's an adjudicator. I don't think, oh, who is this person? Is this a new breed of human? It's like the transgender community thinks they're a new breed. Oh, we're like the best hybrids of all time. No, you're just people who pretend to be something that you're not. Quit doing it. I'm digressing. And then comes for Disney. Back to Disney. We have The Little Mermaid. Halle Bailey. I don't even know who that is, and people are saying she's an amazing singer. So she'll easily do the part with Ariel. Let's just talk about a hypocrisy, like some ironic hypocrisy right now. Now, you have these people out there, right? Who gave Scarlett Johansson so much fucking flack for playing as Motoko in Ghost in the Shell, right? And they deemed it as whitewashing. Oh yeah, we know so much about anime. We know that Motoko's supposed to be Asian, And we do so much cosplays. We know so much about anime. We know that gomenasai means sorry in Japanese. We don't know what hantoni means. We don't know what shimosei means. But hell, we eat sushi, we cosplay at anime conventions, and we binge watch anime all the time. We know so much about anime. We don't know what Mobile Suit Gundam is. We don't know what Full Metal Panic is. But fuck it, we'll say that we're half Japanese because we think we know so much about You guys don't even know who Ayumi Hamasaki is. And for fuck's sake, didn't you know the creator himself wanted Scarlett Johansson? And pretty much look at Motoko. Look at Motoko. Blue eyes, a Caucasian-looking face. She is not Asian. But go ahead. Oh, let's label that as whitewashing. But oh no, it's okay for Ariel to be black. Yeah, no flack for that. If you criticize that, you're apparently racist. Oh, you mean like how you are when you say, oh, this whitewashing. Yeah, what about blackwashing? Ariel's not supposed to be black. And they'll say, where does it say that she has to be white? Where does it... Okay, how about I fire back? Where does it say that she has to be black? How about that? You always say like, oh, where does it say? Where does it say that James Bond has to be white? Where does it say that Ariel has to be white? Where does it say that the Boy Scouts have to be biological boys? Where does it say? In the original establishment, duh! It's as simple as that. If they're white back then there's no reason they should be changed at all in the future. Don't fix what isn't broken. Don't be shoehorning stupid ideas just because, oh, it fits your narrative. Oh, I'm more in favor of this. Why don't you just make your own fanfiction then? Why do you gotta mess with the fucking canon? And all this lesbloitation that's been going on, oh my god. Like, quit it. If people want to watch lesbians make out all the time, they just go to a porn website. We don't need this shit in our movies. Oh, but you say I'm homophobic. Why don't we have representation? Then make your own movies. Stop trying to shove yourself to the faces of people who want to watch other things that they like. Like, no one's gonna watch Thor: Love and Thunder for the stupid lesbian shit. They're gonna watch it for the action. We watch it for the action and the badassery. We don't care about the fucking romance. And you know what? Fuck it. I'll talk about the LGBT community. This is getting worse. Everything about the LGBT community is getting a lot worse than it has to be. Like, what are you still fighting for? Again. You got gay marriage in all 50 states. What more do you need? They just want more thrill. They just crave conflict. So they want to come up with new things. Oh, the transgender community. Oh, Anne Frank was apparently bisexual. Is that really what you want to do with your life? Worry about whether or not a 15-year-old who has been dead for over 50 years was bisexual or not? And they want to say, oh, you know, Anne Frank being a bisexual, that's a game changer. Game changer to what? What game is it changing? The fact that a 15-year-old who's been dead for over 15 years may or may not have been bisexual? And why the fuck does it matter? She's dead. Like, she's out of here. Sure, she has a big impact, like Emmett Till, because her death was so, like, tragic, thanks to the Holocaust. And Emmett Till's death sparked up the Civil Rights Movement. But you know what's funny? They're doing that same exact thing to white people now. Yeah, let's beat a white man to death. Yeah. White people aren't oppressed, but we're allowed to be racist to them. This is stupid. And it's getting worse. It's not getting better, it's all getting worse. I'm almost to the point where I don't even want to watch movies anymore because it's all just full SJW bullshit. Yeah, we all know you like the action and whatnot, but we want to add this gay romance in it just to add on to it. Why do you think nobody watches the Supergirl series anymore? People have lost interest ever since Silver Banshee left. People just want her back. Really? If the Supergirl multiverse TV series on the CW or whatever it is wants to like get some more viewers' attention, then bring back Siobhan. No one cares about the lesbian bullshit. Like with Cobra Kai, all of a sudden Moon's a friggin' bisexual. When I was watching Cobra Kai and I saw that scene, I was just thinking, really? You snuck this lesboitation in here too? Like, for real? I think it's because of how prominent... I think it's because of how popular lesbian porn is nowadays. That's why they probably do it. What the fuck? Why you gotta put it in the action movies where people want to see action? I don't want to focus on some stupid sex. What reason do I have to be like, oh yeah, what would make the Thor series a lot better if Tessa Thompson actually was gay in it? And I'm pretty sure there are those SJWs out there who are like, oh yeah, we totally want to see that because that's all we care about, and that's where our priorities lie. I hate how we have to put up with these idiots. And why do they cater to them? Pro wrestling, too. Like, it's the same thing. Pro wrestling has to do the same exact thing. Catering to the SJW agenda. And I agree with Bruce Blitz. I don't care what you ass-kissers have to say about it. Like, AEW has a bunch of men kissing men. Like, it's about wrestling. It's wrestling. What? It's wrestling, not a fucking gay fest. But of course, that's what they buy into. The gay agenda. And and yeah, let's get back to this subject. You exploit children. Desmond is amazing. More like Desmond is not amazing. Because oh yeah, how about this? Instead of naming him Desmond is amazing, how about Desmond is disturbing? Yeah, he strips in front of a crowd of fully grown men throwing money at him. Which even Steven Crowder pointed out. And yeah, I agree entirely with what he said. They're only okay with it because it's gay. If it was a little girl, they'd probably be really disturbed about that. What is with the logic of gay people at this point? These days? I mean, what's there to be proud of? What's there to celebrate with them? Oh, just because they fuck each other? They act flamboyant. They have sex with the same sex. Who cares? And why do they gotta shove themselves down our throats anyway? They're exploited in every single damn thing now. Especially lesbians. Yeah, like how about that for a nice civil war? The gay men versus the lesbians, because the lesbians get more attention than gay men do. You ever realize that? And yeah, they have those shirts that say the future is female. If a gay man can say that feminism is cancer, yeah, Miley Yiannopoulos. A gay man who did the Boston Straight Pride Parade, which so ironically sparked negative hate speech. Oh yeah, how about I use that buzzword against you guys? It ignited you guys to do hate speech on straight people, and you have the gall to say that heterophobia doesn't exist. Yeah, hoisted by your own petard. You don't like hate speech? Oh, but why give hate speech to You don't like it if you don't like it if straight people disagree with you on the gay pride parade. Oh man, why is it that you suddenly disagree with the straight pride parade that's run by a gay man? Oh, hoisted by your own petard indeed. Contradictions galore. That's all you SJWs are good for. Being hypocrites every single day of your life. You guys literally wake up, lift your heads out of the pillow, and the first thing you think, first thing in the morning or whenever the hell you wake up, is, oh man, how am I gonna be a professional hypocrite today? Oh, Scarlett Johansson is playing as Motoko. I don't like that. That's whitewashing. Oh, Ariel's being played by a black woman? Oh, I like that. That's okay. That's okay. Oh yeah, I'll go with that. They have no self-awareness. It mind boggles me that they really have no self-awareness to what they say or do. All these damn idiots who call themselves liberals, but they don't care about liberalism. I've dealt with people who think that Mao Zedong was a liberal? Joseph Stalin was a liberal? Like what? Oh, and Hitler was not a socialist, he was a fascist. Do you not know what Nazi stands for, you fucking schmucks? It stands for National Socialism. And just like your hero Bernie Sanders, Adolf Hitler also offered free things. He offered a free car to every single Nazi family. It was a car called the Kraft de Freudewagen, made by Porsche, which turned out to be the Volkswagen Beetle that we all know nowadays. Yeah, you guys didn't know about that, huh? Read a history book. Oh, but they say they done their research. Mao Zedong was a capitalist. He was not a communist. Their logic is fucking straight up backwards. Their minds are backwards. Maybe their brains were screwed in the other way around. I'll probably do more of this some other time. Get into different subjects. Maybe I might have Raph with me. Maybe I might have someone else with me. I don't care. I'm sick and tired of all the bullshit that's going on now. Absolutely sick. These people make me sick. And yeah, I agree with Steven Crowder. Never apologize for things that you say. I'm not going to apologize for anything I say. If you don't like my opinion, fuck you. If you like my opinion, whoop-de-doo. I don't care if you agree or disagree with me. I see a bunch of dislikes on my videos and not too many views, but I don't care. I do this just to get some words out and vent. Fuck movies. Fuck entertainment. And fuck the SJW community.